our feature presentation.
I love you, Skyline.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The R32 is done. I am blown away. I'm so freaking excited. I am exhausted. I just want to get that out there. Like, I mean, it's been a grind for the last 6 months putting this thing together. We started it, I think, in June, but these last 2 weeks, it's been nothing but doing this. I haven't worked out. I haven't drifted on the sim. I've been like MIA. We got her done. It's shipping out a week from the day of filming this, 6 days from when this video is posted. We're gonna go out to Long Beach, and then next week, we're actually gonna go do some practice driving with it, go to our home track and do the first send off, which I'm stoked on. But I wanna show you guys the car.
Yes, yes, yes!
I still haven't processed, like I haven't been able to process that it's like done. I mean, let's get started with like a couple of the basics. It's BM Sports body kit, so front bumper, side skirts, and rear bumper. Speaking of, on the livery, see if you guys know what that's from. I feel like some of you true like JDM heads or like more hardcore ones will. Also, if you're wondering what the heck is on the bottom, there's a kit on the kit. It's a 326 power lip kit. And I love how it looks. It adds a little bit more low because we can't like have it that low. This car is pretty much as low as we can go. I mean, the fitment's sick on it. Like, you know, you can't put your... So, a couple other details on the body that you guys probably didn't know about. These are like Supermade fender canards. We had these on the car beforehand, and obviously I want to put them back on. It kind of gives it like a Z-tune fender style, like on the R34. And then, I freaking love these mirrors. They're like so freaking hard to find. We have a roof wing. I think this was an eBay special, because I couldn't find one that I really liked, and I like this style. The fitment's not great on it, but it looks good. And then this is a Supermade, the Mighty Boy wing, actually for a S13. I had this on my Laurel. That was the first time I had this wing. Perfect for this car. The Hakoska badge. A couple of you guys knew what it was, which I think is really cool. The hood was on here before. I have no idea what this hood is, and no one has been able to tell me. If you guys know what it is, definitely let me know, because I could use the spare one. And then the Silk Road headlight vent, I had to put that on. I freaking love that thing. But we painted it satin red to match the Cerakote exhaust, if you guys saw that in the last episode. The next obvious thing, it's yellow. I don't know if you guys can tell. Comment below if you guys guessed it or if you like knew it was gonna be yellow. Some of you guys were like, obviously it's gonna be yellow. Other people were thinking it was gonna be blue, maybe red. Some people guessed pink. I got green, orange, just everything. It's wrapped yellow. I know there's a lot of painters in Japan, but I'm not like hooked up like that yet. And so I was like, you know what, let's just vinyl wrap it. That helps with the timeline a little bit and the cost. And then obviously you can't leave it base yellow, so we had to do a livery. So Superwow Factory, they do all liveries with me. We kind of collaborate on the design. They do like the full design process from there, produce it, everything like that, and then I install it. It's basically just opposite of the R34 livery. We did a couple switch ups, but yeah, so it's red livery instead of blue livery. I keep looking at like the 34, the 32, maybe put them next to each other on video. Like this thing pops with the blue wheels. It's so in your face, like almost more than the 34. Stay tuned though. Make sure you guys subscribe as you watch our other videos, because next week will really truly be the final build episode where we go and test it. And we're gonna have the 34 there and a special surprise for you guys. We're gonna drift them together. So that should be really, really exciting. We got the sponsor logos, so I gotta do this, guys. so please go support them. Nos is one of our main partners, which honestly is like a childhood dream for me. And then Buy Now Japan, that's like our Russell over there. He's helping me with shipping the car out there, storage, transport, mechanics, all that stuff. So we're gonna be teamed up, which will be really, really sick. And I'll be able to kind of learn from those guys on car setup and the tracks and all that stuff. The last couple ones, RTS and 6XD. That's the guys who make the 6XD 6-speed sequential transmission. That's rated for like 2,000 foot-pounds of torque. And then RTS, they build Winter's diffs, and they also build dog boxes. So these guys like support a lot of people in Formula Drift. Glad to have them on board. And then last but not least, SK Forged. Those are our wheels, our special collab wheels, which I have yet to get uploaded to the website, but we will be selling these. You'll be able to get them in single piece forged, 2-piece forged, or 3-piece forged. So stay tuned on that. I'll get those uploaded. That would be really cool to see other people running our wheels. One other cool thing I want to show you guys is the star tail lights. Aesthetic, they're another partner of ours. These are like lens inserts, and they're like, it's way cheaper than doing like a full LED board. And so then you just get like nice LED bulbs, and then you can have whatever design you want. So hit up Aesthetic if you guys want taillights like mine. They're freaking sick. Look at we got strobe lights front and back. Okay, so you guys have seen like underneath the car, engine bay, all that stuff in the past videos. So I'm not gonna go over all that again, but the interior, I showed you a little bit on the last episode, I believe. Freaking bride seats in, Cusco 6-point belts. I think this is kind of cool, having the pedal reservoirs through there, and then the dash. I'm so pumped on the dash. Some of you guys are like unsure about it, but I build cars for myself, and I do sometimes build for shock factor. I like when people are just like, what the f? Oh, and the Katana. And now that it's finally in, it looks super clean. That's pretty much the interior. I'm really stoked on how like the contrast came out with the colors. There's all sorts of little stuff like that. This video could be like 3 hours long, honestly. So we're not there yet. You guys don't want to sit and watch me talk for 3 hours yet. Guys, before I get out of the interior, new Collar rings will be on the website shortly. That's one of them. It's glow in the dark.
Shut up and take my money.
Before we bust the hood open, I want to show you guys one last detail with the livery that I'm super stoked on. It's basically Eric the Red, Norwegian Viking with the axe, facing off against a Japanese samurai. I thought it was kind of cool because I'm half Norwegian. I just thought it was kind of fun, that dynamic of us like, we're going to war. I'm super stoked on how this hood wrap came out. I've always wanted like a cool hood wrap. It's kind of a thing. But you got it. The engine bay is so ridiculous. Guys, I want this engine bay to like go viral. We went overboard, absolutely. I mean the whole car, but the engine bay, I think we went absolutely overboard. That was one of my goals. I really want this engine bay to be one of those that just floats around the internet and gets reposted all the time. Like you guys know the engine bays, you've seen them. Probably the only like big physical change was this catch can, but it's an Autech catch can that they used on like the old R32 race cars. RBs throw like so much oil, and so the oil will kind of drain and accumulate in here, but then it can actually fall back into the head and it doesn't fill up your catch can. That was why it was throwing oil on the test day. We hadn't put this on yet, and now we have it, so fingers crossed, famous last words, but it should be good. That's pretty much the engine bay. If you guys want more info on it though, check out the other videos in the build series. So yeah. All right, I'm ending the video on this. I'm super stoked. Thank you guys for watching the build series and all the support. Anyways, I love you all. If you guys want to support us more, make sure you subscribe. Check out our merch, haugenracing.com. We also have a drift sim giveaway. Go enter that if you haven't. And we'll see you guys in a couple days. Peace.